If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course. What's up traders, this is Vee Trades and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for a Boot Barn Holdings with the ticker symbol BOOT. This was a viewer's request and thank you for your donation. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. And here we have the daily chart for Boot, and if I zoom out just a little bit, you can see that we made a peak back in November of 2021, just like a bunch of other stocks. You can see that we made a climax point or a blow off top before selling off, and ever since then we've been going in a downtrend because prices continuously make lower lows and lower highs, and the EMA is pointing down. So this is definitely a downtrend. If I connect the swings, you can see that prices continuously are getting rejected from this trend line. Let me drag it down to form a channel. So this looks like the channel that is holding prices. I wouldn't say it's the best fitting channel, but it will do for now. And it does make sense because you can see that prices continuously get rejected from the resistance side of this channel. So either way, we're going down. You can see that again today was a sell-off. And where does it look like prices are going? Well, if I zoom out, you can see that prices clearly made a big leg down because this is pretty much one move right here, and then we did have a pullback, but we started continuing down again after that. So that tells me that we're gonna have another leg down because price action moves in twos on large and small time frames. So the target I would give this stock is right at the $45 level. I think there's a high probability to reach that, and there's more reasons why on the weekly chart. Once we go over there, I'll go over the reasons why. So I'm looking for that $45 target, but the first target that I would look for is actually this previous low in the downtrend at the $60 level. So I believe that will be hit and taken out, and then we're going to continue lower from there. Let me zoom out a little bit more. So you can see that every time prices got above the EMA, it could barely hold, meaning we didn't bounce from it. If we did get a bounce, we got rejected immediately. This is a very similar pattern that repeated again right over here. You can see that we had a strong move up. This is the strong move up right here, as right here. Then we saw a sell-off, and then we saw a bounce up, a sell-off, a bounce up, and then it followed by more selling. So again, very similar pattern that repeated. You see that prices need to continuously bounce from the EMA several times before assuming that we have bottom. As right now, we're still getting rejected from the EMA and looking for lower price targets because that's where this stock looks like it's headed. Especially the entire market looks like it's also going to be going lower. So I believe this stock will follow suit. So that's everything I see in the daily chart. Downtrend. Looking for that second leg down, a very high probability to reach this target, but the first target I would be betting on that we're gonna hit is that $60 level, and we're almost there actually. So that's all I have for Boot Barn. So gonna wrap it up on the weekly chart, and here we have the weekly chart for Boot Barn Holdings, and you can see there was a nice uptrend from 2020 until about October or November of last year, and that's when we had that large rise up, very fast aggressive move up, which usually marks a top in a trend. So you can see that this was the channel that was holding prices, and then we had an overshoot, which is not a good sign. This is known as a blow off top, and ever since then we could not come back to this peak above triple digit level. So ever since then we've been selling off. And you could see how aggressively this EMA is holding. If I zoom out, if I actually zoom in, you can see that this weekly 21 bar EMA prices have not been above it since March of this year. So again, that's several months we've been below it. Just recently we came back in mid-August and got rejected from that EMA, and we've been selling off, looking for the new low to be taken out because that's how downtrends work. We make lower lows and lower highs and continuously knock out the previous point of the downtrend. So that's why I'm expecting that $60 level to be hit, and even that $45 level in the future to be hit, because if I put a horizontal line at that $45 level, it just all makes sense. Well, technically it's at the $46 level, but it's close enough. And you can see right at this level on the chart is very important because it's a breakout point. So this was a previous high point, and then price action broke out, and now it looks like we're coming back to test that breakout point, and there's a very large gap or empty space right between these two candles that the market likes to fill. So that's the target in and out of itself, this gap and the breakout level. Plus we have the measured move target right there. So this is the first leg down, this is the second leg down. So we got three high reasons why we should be reaching this $45 level, and we're trending down. So it's very high probability we're going to be reaching these targets, unless, you know, obviously something occurs. Maybe at the $58 level there's some support there. Again, nothing's guaranteed in the market. Even though this looks really good that we're going to reach this target, it's not guaranteed, but I'll be still betting it unless something drastically changes. So that's everything I have for Boot Barn. Downtrend, looking for that second leg to be complete, and it's at the $45 level. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.